Good evening, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess with Divine Messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be your collective weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energy for you, as well as any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice and messages as well to help you along on your soul's journey. So let's get started here. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors, and my loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination and thank you for your blessings and for your protection today. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, so Leo, as you can see, there are plenty of cards that are trying to pop out here. So let's just get started. Let me move this out of the way and we can begin. All right, so we have the Lovers, major for Gemini. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, and then we have the Five of Cups. It's a lot of information for your past energy. That's okay. I just need a little room here. One card actually flipped over as I was shuffling it and kind of went back into the deck. Don't see that too often. All right, so right away, I'm kind of noticing that you have two fives here. Five of Pentacles. Well, let's start actually with the Five of Cups. Very recently, Leo, you have felt a great sense of grief or sorrow or loss for something that has left or some kind of situation where you're grieving, possible an actual physical loss of a person, or possibly some kind of situation coming to an end. But I'm definitely getting the feeling here that something was lost and it caused you a great sense of sadness or grief or sorrow. I'm also seeing here a sense of feeling like you're being left out in the cold, you've been abandoned, you feel alone, you feel a sense of like solitude and maybe a sense of lack, whether that's financial lack or just personal lack, like you feel like you're alone. Okay, that's what I feel. Now, I feel like with this Hermit card in the past, you've been definitely doing a lot of thinking on your own. You've maybe been isolating, possibly spending a lot of time by yourself. And I'm feeling like the reason that you've been doing that is because whatever the issue was that you were thinking about or the issue that you were involved in, you really couldn't express to others what it was that you were going through. And this was something that needed to be kind of solved on your own or worked through on your own. So I feel like in this situation, there was definitely a sense of you needing, excuse me, to take the time out to kind of problem solve. Kind of like in order to be able to wrap your head around what had actually happened here or what was going to happen in the past. Okay. I feel like if this was a sense of grief or sorrow that you were going through, It may have involved something that was very sad, or like I said, the physical loss of somebody with this Five of Cups. All right. Now, with this Ten of Wands, though, I feel like in relation to the situation that left you feeling that sense of lack or that sense of sorrow, I feel like at the same time, you've been carrying a very heavy load around with you for a very long time. And it's been making you physically, emotionally, and psychologically very exhausted. And I feel like in the recent past, the hard part kind of happened already, like it's over. But now it's like you're trying to heal from that, like you're trying to move past that, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to kind of go through the motions of, moving past whatever it was that was so heavy. Like it was like the weight of the world was on your shoulders, whatever it was that you were involved in. And now it's time to kind of like put that burden down and kind of, step away from that grief, step away from that sorrow and start to move forward and hopefully start to heal. Okay. Now I am seeing a masculine, kind of energy here, mature masculine energy of somebody that was feeling very emotionally dysregulated, very depressed, very sad. Somebody who kind of presents as more of like a masculine energy here. And I feel like this person was having a very hard time navigating their emotions in relation to the situation, having a very hard time expressing how they felt. Possibly somebody maybe have been in therapy or was talking to somebody about, what was going on here, but they really had a hard go of it here, I'm sensing. And I feel like this affected a relationship in some way. Okay. Whether this was a romantic relationship or this was a relationship, because you have the lovers here. It could have maybe affected a relationship, but it definitely was like a loving soul tie relationship, whatever happened here. But somebody was definitely affected by it. Okay. Let's move into your current obstacles or challenges. What is the current obstacle or challenge? Thank you for Leo. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. All right, so the Ace of Wands has to do with some kind of good news or some kind of new opportunity that involves you possibly taking action towards something or going off in a new direction, maybe traveling, pursuing something that you're very interested in, something that you might be passionate about or something that may have like potential for growth or an opportunity here. And I feel like maybe this is posing as a challenge for you because you've just been through a difficult time here in the recent past. And possibly this news that's coming in, even though it's good news, maybe you're just psychologically and emotionally not ready to take that on just yet. Let's pull some information for your current energy to see why that's coming up as your challenge. Can I have current information for Leo, please? Current information for Leo. Thank you. All right, so I'm getting the King of Pentacles. It's possible that there's some kind of masculine energy here of somebody that maybe is experiencing a little bit of financial hardship, or somebody made some kind of investment or something that didn't pan out as well as they had hoped. Maybe somebody is feeling a little bit of a sense of financial loss here. I'm also getting the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's an inconsistent energy here of somebody who, was very passionate to pursue something, but then now they're not so much. Or somebody that really wanted to take action towards something and now not so much. So it's like this back and forth energy of somebody wanting to kind of pursue something, or somebody that was passionate about going after something, but now like they're pulling back their energy and they're not interested anymore. Maybe they feel now is not a good time, or they feel like maybe right now their self-esteem is not so great, or they're just not feeling so hot. So now they don't want to pursue that thing. So this may be some kind of financial endeavor here that maybe wasn't working out. Get a sip of water there. Let's see what else we have for Leo. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet and you have been watching my readings and you appreciate what I do, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out here on YouTube. Okay, here's the sun. This is your card, Leo. The sun is in reverse right now. So I'm definitely feeling like currently you may be feeling a sense of sadness. You may be feeling a lack of joy or happiness in your life right now as a result of whatever transpired recently. I feel like you may be feeling like you're just not feeling the warmth of the sun on you right now. You feel like, things are not good. Hold on. And we also have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse for me as a reader often kind of translates as somebody who's very emotionally immature. This could be somebody who maybe brought you like an apology, or somebody who kind of offered you like a cup of love or like a solution to a problem. But this is not really somebody that can really execute things in terms of progressing to another level in a relationship. This is more of like a cutesy flirty energy, but like for whatever reason this person just can't really make the commitments necessary or level up, to kind of bring the relationship to a higher level. All right? So, like I said, currently I'm feeling like this good news that may be coming in or this new opportunity for taking action towards something or some kind of growth or adventure or something is coming up as your current challenge because I feel like you have a lot going on. I feel like you just went through something that was painful. There was definitely a sense of loss or lack or sadness here. I feel like you just literally put down like this huge burden, heavy load that you were carrying around. But even currently, I'm still feeling like there's that lack of energy or that lack of drive to pursue something. And I also, again, feel like there may be some kind of issue with finances here. Now, the Knight of Wands could be you, Leo, in this reading because, that's fire energy, Leo Sagittarius. And if you're the one who currently went through all of this, that would make sense why you're feeling not so hot and not so motivated to pursue something new right now. And you do have that sense of sadness right next to you with the sun, which is your card. So that would make perfect sense. I'm wondering who this immature energy is, though. Trying to figure that out. I'm gonna have to clarify that. And definitely something with some kind of situation with money here. I'm feeling. All right, so let's go into your near future energy, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, and then I'm going to clarify some of the parts. Can I have near future energy for Leo, please? Near future energy for Leo, please. What's going on? Near future energy, what can Leos expect moving forward? Near future energy, please. Okay, so the first card we have out is the Magician. That is major for Gemini. This card represents somebody trying to manifest something, using all of your talents and your skills to kind of bring something to fruition, make something happen, make something occur. There's kind of like a little magical energy there, a little mystical energy. Thank you. We also have the Four of Swords. So in the near future, I feel like there's an energy of somebody needing to psychologically rest and heal. Okay, taking the time out that you need for you in order to kind of wrap your head around what happened, process, take some time. Now, I am seeing the Hangman here, which is major for Pisces. The Hangman represents kind of like being in a state of limbo where you kind of feel like there's no progress being made, like things are not moving. It's just like hanging around. Nothing's really being done. And it's really kind of speaking to you needing to see things from a different perspective, or you kind of wrapping your head around someone else's perspective of something, or just overall changing your mindset to see things differently. Okay, that's what's coming in the near future. Now, what you don't see coming, oh, wait, here's another one, the Star. Okay, so there again, there's that like restorative energy here, that healing energy that needs to take place in order for you to see things differently and maybe be able to move forward. But I feel like in the near future, you're still in that healing state. You're still in that mode of trying to maybe recover from whatever it was that transpired here, because I do feel this was like very significant in terms of, you know, emotional pain, psychological pain, a very heavy burden. Now, like I said, I feel like you may be trying to make something happen for yourself, and it might have to do with like your hopes and dreams and wishes. But I feel like perhaps now is not exactly the time to be gung ho about moving forward, because I do feel like healing needs to still take place, like before you're ready to, you know, really hop into things here. Okay. But again, that could have to do with this Ace of Wands. It has to do with that new opportunity that you're thinking about. Now, actually, before we get on with that, let's look at what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody here may have said something in the heat of the moment, or may have behaved in a certain way, that maybe things were said that were hurtful, or maybe they did things that they're not really so proud of, or said things that they shouldn't have. And now they're kind of feeling like they wish they wouldn't have said that, or they wish they didn't react the way that they did. And now they're wishing that they could take those things back, because it kind of left this like weird energy, maybe between the two of you, like this icky energy. And, you know, sometimes it's like, you win the battle, but you lose the war, right? It's like trying to one up the other person, trying to be right, trying to get your point across. You know, you could be right and then sleep on the sofa for the whole week, right? So, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, this person feels guilty about what they said. I feel like this person moving forward, you know, is maybe regretting some of the things that they did, and they kind of feel a sense of guilt about it. That's what I'm strongly getting. Okay. Um, and you know, take that how it resonates, who that person could be for you. Okay, so we're going to clarify. I was clarifying the Ace of Swords. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Two of Swords. All right. So what I'm strongly getting in terms of, you know, your current challenge with this, you know, Ace of Wands, this new opportunity or this news coming in, I feel like there's going to have to be some kinds of like very significant decisions made here. And I feel like you're going to have to be very logical in terms of these decisions. You can't bring your emotions into this. And right now, I'm feeling a lot of emotion going on. The key here is to really be able to make a head over heart decision, being very objective, leaving your emotions out of it. But a decision definitely has to be made here with this new opportunity, or this news, or this new kind of plan to take action here. Some kind of decision needs to be made about it that needs to be very logical, very factual. Okay. Now, I feel like either you or the person or your person is kind of maybe offering you something, like maybe bringing you an opportunity or a gift or something involving this situation, but I feel like they're not really ready to act on it. It's almost like all talk and no action. Like it's just an idea, but like nothing's happening with it. Like it's just like it's not able to kind of launch. It's just like a thought or a gesture, but nothing's been done about it. All right. And I'm also kind of seeing this Eight of Pentacles as not being able to follow through. Like you might have all these good ideas, but like right now you can't make it happen. Like the effort is not there, the hard work is not there. And I feel it's because you're very emotionally and psychologically very tired. That's the sense I'm getting, because you have these parts where you need to heal, and things are not progressing right now, which is okay. Like you need to give yourself the time, to kind of allow yourself the time and give yourself the time that you need to rest and process and heal and recover. Whenever we go through something that's emotionally and psychologically devastating, you really need to, take the time that you need. Time is the only way that you can heal things. Okay, so let's clarify this Magician. What is it that you're trying to work on? All right. Yeah, we have the Star again. Interesting. You had it here and here. You're definitely thinking about something. You're definitely thinking about in the near future your hopes and your dreams, your potential plans, what you want to see yourself doing. You might be imagining or daydreaming about certain things, that may make you happy. Like it's just in the beginning stages, but you're definitely thinking about something and you're going to start working toward those things, whatever that may be for you, whatever that might mean for you. Um, the possibilities, the future, that kind of thing. Tell me about this Magician with a star. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star for Leo. Let me know when you're ready. Tell me about the star for Leo. Okay, we have the King of Swords here. 3 kings here. And you have a knight. Okay, so the King of Swords, again, this is somebody who's trying to be logical, thinking about the situation a whole lot, trying to figure out stuff, trying to use their intellect and their mind to problem solve here. But this person's having a hard time because there's a lot of emotion, right? There's a lot of emotion involved in these decisions. And because of that, this person is not able to make an accurate decision right now based on logic. Can't make a logical decision right now because emotions are running high. That's what I'm getting. I want to see what Spirit has to say here about this situation. Spirit, can I have some advice or messages for Leo? Can I have advice or messages for Leo? Advice or messages for Leo. Peaceful resolution. Whatever it is that you're going to choose, Spirit is saying like things are going to work out peacefully. Like it's going to be okay. But like I said, I think, allowing yourself that time to heal from this is really key, in order to be logical. Like you can't be logical when you're a hot mess. And, I'm not trying to be facetious here, but you really can. In the near future. So things are gonna work out. Um, you know, which I felt anyway here. It's just a matter of, time. Like time heals all wounds kind of thing. I feel like the decisions that you're going to make are going to be in everyone's best interest. I feel like, there's going to be a way to handle this where everything feels fair. That's the sense I'm getting. And I think overall, it's going to be like a win-win. no matter how you choose to handle this. Let's get one more. One more for Leo, please. One more for Leo, please. Thank you. Remain positive. All right. Like I said earlier with the 10, the hard part is over, really. You're kind of putting down that heavy load finally, you're getting rid of it, and now you're going to enter like the healing phase of this. And as you move forward, like I said, time heals all wounds. It's a process. It takes time, but in the end, I feel like as long as your intentions are good, and you remain positive, things are going to work out, and it will work out, shortly in the near future. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, Leo, so I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Or you could give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you if you'd like to write me a comment. I love to get, information about the readings. That feedback is always helpful for me. I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart, okay? Thank you so much, and God bless.